Okay, we have Madme versus the Beetle in Central fucking Park right here. This is like the midst of the middle of the game war, and I cannot wait for these two to fight. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 42, and we get to see what happened with Beetle and the Rose. And this is pretty much foretelling what's going to happen, I feel like, because Beetle has taken pretty much all of Harlem and the Bronx and northern Manhattan. You want to see what it looks like right here? So the Spiders have taken back Brooklyn and parts of right here, but like Madame has all of middle of Manhattan, almost all the financial district, and then Beetle has all of Harlem and the Bronx. We literally pick up at the end of the last issue where we see Kingpin pretty much like all beaten up with Tombstone, and he pretty much called off his son that's fighting Beetle. You see right here, Kingpin's forces fucking shot Digger. We think he's dead, right? We're like, what the fuck? And then they pick up Rose and just take him back to Kingpin because Kingpin doesn't want to be part of this fucking whole war going on. The Kingpin ensures that the Beetle is safe. He gives his phone to Tombstone to talk to his daughter, and he's like, I'm sick of these petty wars. I don't have time for this shit. I'm assuming because of the Fall of X shit going on. Beetle and the White Rabbit or whatever, and all these people, like the female versions of the Sinister Six, are talking. They're like, you know what this means? We've taken over Harlem. And they're just like fucking mind blown at this point. Digger gets up and he's fucking pissed off. He's like, where's my boss at? They're like, hey, your boss left. You want to join us? So Digger joins Beetle and this group right here that has control of all of Harlem. Madame is downtown, right? Like fixing her face up. And we see Shotgun right here showing up. And she's like, give me a meeting with Fisk, like the Rose. And he's like, the Fisk didn't win. She's like, oh, okay. So the Beetle won. I gotta have a meeting with her. In the Upper East Side, we see Peter fucking trying to get in contact with Luke Cage, saying, hey, Mr. Mayor, we need some backup right here. And Luke Cage's like, I can't. I'm stuck at the offices, which he's not. He's actually fucking fighting Alistair Smythe, which you guys should go read it. I have a whole playlist about with him with his current run. It's fucking good. The Beetle shows up at the Harlem base, and Mad May's there fucking like scouting around and shit. And she's like, holy fuck, how did you get in here? Mad May and Beetle have like a story about their fathers and how they like had terrible childhoods and stuff. And Mad May's like, I want your territory. And Beetle's like, nah, I'm not giving it to you. She's like, at Central Park at dawn, we're gonna fight. Some like cowboy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But they're pretty much gonna fight. And whoever wins gets like at least 60% of Manhattan. Tombstone's worried about her daughter winning or Mad May winning. And Peter's like, don't worry, we're gonna win. So Peter and She-Hulk decide like, we gotta go find a team and stop that fucking fight that's about to go happen in Central Park. In Central Park though, the rabble, right, in the Miles Morales run, she gave fucking Mad May some cool ass fucking tech right here, and I'm like, that's dope. At the end, this is what we see, and I can't wait for the next issue.